Last December, two new casinos opened in Las Vegas, the Fontainebleau and the Durango by Station Casinos. And despite both being long-awaited projects and the newest additions to Sin City in decades, they couldn't be more different. The Fontainebleau is an imposing tower built at the center of the Strip, with a price tag upwards of $3.7 billion. The Durango, on the other hand, is closer to the airport, caters to a more relaxed traveler, and cost a more modest $570 million to build. Still, only a few months into its launch, the Durango Hotel and Casino has earned a reputation for being every bit as luxurious as its counterpart. With 83,000 square feet of gaming space, multiple restaurants and bars, and 209 comfortable rooms and suites, it's easy to see why it gets so many rave reviews. But is it worth the hype? Let's take a tour. Back in 2000, when the owners of the Durango bought the plot of land it stands on, the average tourist would struggle to find something to do in this part of town. And this was part of the plan. Station Casino wanted to build Durango in the quiet, master-planned community of Summerlin, a good distance from the Strip and its exciting nightlife. Today, things have changed. Summerlin may still be some distance from the Strip, but it's no longer quiet. Instead, it's Vegas's fastest-growing residential community, with over 1,090 houses sold in 2023 alone, and a constant influx of new residents looking for something exciting to do. As a result, a majority of the guests at the Durango Hotel and Casino aren't tourists, partygoers, couples, or business travelers. Instead, they're locals who see Durango as a luxury clubhouse that's open next door. So, while the Durango isn't as over-the-top Vegas as properties on the Strip, it's Vegas in its own way, offering tourists a chance to experience life in its prized community. Last year, the Fontainebleau grabbed attention with its 68-story tower, ocean-inspired interiors, and Justin Timberlake performances. The owners of the Durango Hotel and Casino, however, decided to take a more toned-down approach. The architects perfectly blended timeless aesthetics with modern sensibilities, creating a more elegant, minimalist building that fits in seamlessly with the Summerlin skyline. The interiors are bright and airy and illuminated by plenty of natural light, courtesy of several generously sized floor-to-ceiling windows. The muted tones and open spaces blur the lines between indoors and outdoors. It's clear that the designers wanted the structure to be an extension of the surrounding desert, rather than an oasis emerging out of it, like the Fontainebleau. With just over 200 rooms, the Durango Casino and Resort can't compare in scale to the Fontainebleau's 3,500 rooms. But as a result, the rooms here are often booked out and can be pretty expensive depending on the time of the year. It's not rare for rooms that usually go for $199 a night to be priced closer to $700 in peak season. The accommodations you get for that much money probably won't be Vegas's most luxurious offering, but they're definitely super comfortable. Each standard room at the Durango spans a little under 500 square feet and has a massive LED TV, a spacious shower, and a comfortable bed. They also have coffee machines, a little desk, and a lounge area. Everything looks modern and new, as you'd imagine it would since the hotel only opened last year. The suites, on the other hand, are probably closer to what other luxury Vegas properties offer. These accommodations span between 1,000 and 2,000 square feet and have freestanding bathtubs, outdoor terraces, separate dining areas, and 24/7 butler service. If you aren't fazed by the cost of the standard rooms, check out the Vista Suite, a room on the top story of the Durango. This accommodation boasts panoramic views of the Vegas Strip and the Spring Mountain Range. It has a bar framed by floor-to-ceiling windows, a living room and dining area, a freestanding tub, a shuffleboard table, a butler pantry, and a balcony dedicated to watching the sunset. There are multiple dining options at the Durango Hotel and Casino, largely thanks to the Eat Your Heart Out food hall. Here, guests are spoiled for choice, with options ranging from a burger bar to a sushi bar, an oyster bar, and an actual bar. For a chic, fine dining experience, guests can make their way to Nico's Steakhouse or the Mijo Modern Mexican Restaurant. For a more laid-back vibe, there's the gorgeous outdoor cafe, Bel Air Backyard, and the California-inspired Summer House. When you get thirsty, the Oasis Bar, located in the center of the massive casino, has a long list of drinks on offer. But if you're also looking to save a few bucks, drinks are cheaper at the George Sports Room, a bar with massive displays for guests to keep up with the latest game. If you'd like to sample a unique cocktail instead, don't forget to look out for the Wax Rabbit, a speakeasy hidden behind the Mijo restaurant. The Durango has proven that it's an exceptional spot for vacationers to lay by the pool and eat to their heart's content. But for many, the main attraction of the resort is its 83,000 square foot gaming area. Unlike other artificially lit casinos along the Strip, the Durango is flooded in warm natural light all throughout the day, giving it a very welcoming feel. Admittedly, parts of the casino floor can feel a little cramped, especially considering that there are about 2,300 machines, including slots and video poker in the room. Fortunately, the 60 gaming tables are spread over a slightly more spacious area. In one corner, the Durango invites high rollers to try their hand at making a fortune with an exclusive high-limit games room. For those who'd rather bet on live sports, there's also a sports book at the George. This section seats 205 guests between indoor and outdoor areas, boasts huge double-sided LED displays, and has an impressive circular bar. Bets can be made through one of the many state-of-the-art betting terminals. Apart from the casino, the Durango also has a beautiful curved pool that is frequented by guests of the resort and locals alike. Durango's pool is so loved by the community, in fact, that the resort recently introduced a day pass program, which allowed non-guests to use the pool for 30 days on weekdays and $40 on weekends. Earlier this year, Station Casino announced that they had begun Phase 2 of construction on the Durango. This expansion plan will see the Durango get an additional hotel tower, about 600 odd more rooms, and 20,000 square feet more of casino space. The renovation could also see Station Casinos introduce more entertainment options, such as a movie theater, a bowling alley, or a pool event center. When this happens, it will obviously change everything we know about the hotel so far. But until then, the Durango will continue as is, a small but pricey, chill but luxurious resort that's definitely worth a visit.